listeners, it's Janelle, and today it's part 2 of hips, because our hips being our largest joint, again, that's where we tend to hold that extra tension, that stress within our body, and it's about freeing up space and making more room. And again, these positions, they are not created equally for everyone. Everybody's body is unique, and it's embracing that. So again, if these poses do not work for you, again, if you can't breathe through them comfortably, then make it your own or go to the next one. Again, find what works for you today. And there is a magic in that phrase, just for today. Again, because each day is different. Each moment is different. We step on the mat. Some days our balance may not be where we need it to be or where we want it to be. But just being there and accepting that moment and going, for now, just for today, this is where I need to be. I'm working towards, I'm moving towards, and adapting that attitude. Again, it makes the world a difference. But again, we are going to be working on the hips. We are going to be breathing into that area. We are going to be opening into that area. And let's begin today just in a downward facing dog. Again, set up that shape. Your hands, that's your base. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Tuck under your toes. Come into that upside down V. Again, pressing the hips back. Ears between our biceps. Shoulders away from our ears. Drawing that core in and allowing the heels to drop just a bit more toward the earth. Again, being here, breathing here in this shape, rising to the occasion on all 10 toes, and then slowly pedaling those heels out one at a time. Again, enjoying that stretch. Rising on up on all 10 toes. Pressing back the heels, pressing back the hips. Again, breathing into the shape, lengthening into the shape. And then slowly walking your feet to your hands and coming into your forward fold and having that generous bend of your knees. Again, getting into that back chain. Again, you can give your legs that gentle massage here. Connect and feel, where are there those tighter areas? Where do you need to breathe? And then as you're ready, transition again and grab opposite elbows. Allow that extra weight to guide you down. Focus on your feet, lift your toes on up, plant them on down, and breathe here. Connect to that full breath. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Releasing, slowly walking up our legs, peeling on up one vertebra at a time, and coming to that standing position, and then walking out onto the long edge of our mat. And we're going to turn our toes out toward the corners of our mat, and then drawing our knees above our ankles. We're going to tuck that tailbone under, and not tuck it toward the front, but tuck it so the tailbone is facing down and growing heavy. Again, taking your inner thighs and rolling them up. Elbows into rib cage. We're just going to move, just warming up the body. And inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, return to that starting position. Inhale and reach. Exhale and sink. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Sink and hold. Again, notice what's going on in your hips. Again, lifting your thighs, dropping that tailbone down, feeling your feet, your base right behind your big toe, your pinky, your heel, lifting from your arches, drawing the arms on out. Again, we're going to move in this shape. Inhale here, exhale. Hinge forward with your heart. Your pinkies are coming together at the bottom. And inhale, straighten the legs and join the thumbs up at top. Exhale and hinge. Inhale and lengthen. feel your feet. Feel and connect what's going on in your hips. Again, move with that breath. Inhale, reach and lengthen everything. Exhale, hinge on down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and hold here. Join the thumbs together. Draw the shoulders back and down. Inhale here. Exhale, come over to the side and reach and breathe and lengthen. Draw the shoulders back and down. Get into that lateral stretch. Open up space. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Feel your feet here. 2 more. Return to center. Drawing the shoulders back and down. Inhale here. Exhale, come over to the other side again and reach and lengthen. Use that breath. Feel your feet. 2 more. Last one. And returning once again. Coming on down, that left knee is in front again. So you're looking over at that left big toe. Again, align your knee right over your ankle. Again, take that opportunity. Heels are in line and those right back toes are slightly facing forward. We're going into that warrior two. So you're turning your hips again to the side and walk that back foot out as far as possible and check out that front knee, just barely seeing that big toe. And again, it's that tucking of your tailbone, not tucking it forward, but dropping it down. And then sweep the arms on out. Again, drawing the shoulders back and down. Connecting to your feet, lifting from the arches. Again, just barely seeing that big toe. And move with that breath. Inhale and straighten. Exhale, release on down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Sink and hold. And remember, we want to connect to these stretches for 30 seconds. Again, if this is bothering your shoulders, bring the arms down. But again, what I want you to do is check out that knee. Just make sure that it's just barely over that ankle, just barely seeing that big toe. And then take that thigh and roll them out. Again, drawing that energy up. Lift your toes on up. Plant them on down. Lift from your arches. Reach the arms on out and be here. Breathe here. Lengthen here. Two more breaths. And then slowly coming on down into that runner's lunge once again and lengthening. Mindfully make your way back into downward facing dog. Again, pressing the hips back. Again, drawing the shoulders away from the ears and the ears between the biceps. And be here, breathe here. Knees down, welcome the body in child's position. And again, you can stay here in just a regular child's position, or if you want more, connect the toes together and go into that wide-legged child's position. Find what you need, enjoy that rest. Deep breaths here. Slowly coming up, folding the knees together, and I'm switching around just so you can see, but you're going to step up with that right foot this time. Again, coming into that kneeling runner's lunge, coming into that full runner's lunge, planting that back heel down and walking yourself on up. Again, knee over ankle, just barely seeing your big toe. Opening up the hips. Heels are in line, left back toes slightly turning forward. And then tucking under that tailbone, dropping that tailbone down. Again, checking out that knee, making sure it's not rolling in, and centering it there. Arms reaching out and lengthen. Feel the body in this shape, and then begin to move in this shape. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and sink. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and sink. One more breath. And then sink and hold. Again, align that knee over your ankle. Drawing the shoulders back and down and rolling those thighs out. Anchoring behind that heel. And being here, breathing here. Again, lengthening here. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Three more breaths, make them count. Slowly returning on up, walking up to the front of your mat, although I'm just going to come up here so you can see me. Again, and getting ready for tree. Again, connect to that mountain and inhale and reach and lengthen everything on up. Exhale, hold in heart center. Again, today tree is about opening up our hips. About balance as well, but more about the hips. So lengthen here, draw in that core, shift your weight onto your left foot and begin by just turning out that hip. Bringing your right foot into your ankle or into your calf. The only place you don't want to be is on that knee. And be here, breathe here, open up that space. Lengthen that spine. If your body is desiring more today, then come into that inner thigh. Again, the only place you don't want to be is on your knee. And feel that open space. Connect to that open space today. If you want more, reach the arms on up. Feel the body here. Feel the breath here. And when your time is complete, with control, lowering on down. Again, connect to that mountain again. Your feet are your base. Spread them across your mat. Lengthen the spine. Draw in that core. Inhale and lengthen everything. Hold in heart center. Now shift that weight onto our right foot. Left foot comes into our ankle. Just open up that space. Breathe into that open space or into your calf. And be there. Open there. Or into your inner thigh. Find what you need today, where you need to be. Again, find that spot on the floor in front of you to help you maintain your balance. Again, and then as you're ready, being here, breathing here, opening here. Holding in heart center or opening the branches. Again, find what you need, where you need to be, where you can open that space, where you can breathe. And again, as you're ready, lowering on down with control. Again, finding yourself at the top of your mat. Again, and inhale, sweep everything on up. Exhale, dive on down and pause in that forward fold. Again, bend the knees generously. Ears away from your shoulders. Yes, nod, no nod while we're down here. Again, taking any tension out of the neck. Again, lift your toes on up. Plant them on down. Being here in this shape, breathing here in this shape. Bending the knees, taking the hands on down. Right foot, left foot, downward facing dog. Again, pressing the hips back. Knees down, go into child's position. We are going to go into pigeon position. Again, poses aren't created equally for everyone. Find the shape that works for you. If this shape does not work for your body, just go to the next. But to get into pigeon, reach the arms out nice and long, spread the fingers nice and wide, come into that downward facing dog. Again, being here, pressing the hips back. Left leg goes nice and long, three-legged dog. Heel to your glute, drawing some circles, going in the opposite direction. Return to that three-legged dog, and then sweep that left leg underneath the body to the outside of our left wrist, straightening that right leg and lowering on down. And again, transitioning slowly, allowing that space to open, allowing that right leg to lengthen. Again, there is no magic to the floor. If you have that block or that book around, go ahead and melt on top of that. And connect to that breath. Allow your breath to open the space. Allow your body to settle here. Again, and connecting to the shape as long as your body will allow. Again, you can hold it longer in yin classes, they will. But I like to hold it at least 30 seconds, again, to get that stretch in. So inhale fully, exhale fully. And then slowly transitioning on up. Shifting that weight onto your left hip, kicking that right leg forward. And now we're going to go into fire log stick legs. Again, hip opener, not created equally. You are going to take that left foot on the bottom, and it is square. It is running parallel to the top of your mat. Your left foot is flexed, and what we want to do is bring that right leg on top, like you're stacking firewood on top of one another. Again, find what's comfortable. If this is not comfortable, again, it is an intense stretch. Then go into an easy crisscross applesauce position. But our goal is to stack the legs on top of one another, flexing both feet, sitting up nice and tall, drawing the shoulders back and down, and hinging and drawing forward. Again, being here, breathing here, settling into the shape. Using that breath, lengthening our spines. Two more. Last one. And then slowly coming on up. Give your legs that little shake out. And then return to that downward facing dog. I'm going to switch around so you can see me on this side. Again, spread your fingers nice and wide. Tuck those toes under. Press the hips back. Connect to the shape. Be here, breathe here. Right leg goes nice and long this time. Again, dropping that heel to your glute, drawing some circles. Go in the opposite direction. Return to that three-legged dog, and then sweep that right knee to the outside of your right wrist. Lengthen that left leg, and then slowly melt yourself on down, walk yourself on down. Again, it's about opening space. There should be no pain, no knee pain, no hip pain. Again, if you are in pain, there's one thing to be uncomfortable. It's another thing to be in pain. Then don't do this shape. Again, there's no magic to this shape. Again, it is about opening. It is about healing. And not every shape is equal to our bodies. Find what you need and release. 2 more breaths. Slowly returning on up, pulling that chest up, drawing the shoulders back and down, shifting onto our right hip, kicking that left leg forward. This time, our right leg is on the bottom. Our left leg is coming on top, stacking those fire logs. Again, sitting up nice and tall, flexing both feet. And again, as you're ready, hinging and drawing forward. Spine long, holding onto that imaginary pencil. Again, where you can breathe, where you can lengthen. Inhale, exhale. Two more. And then slowly returning on up. Give your legs that gentle shake out once again. And this time bringing that left ankle on top of your right thigh, sitting up nice and tall. We're getting ready to cradle that baby. Again, folding that right knee. And you want to wrap underneath that left foot. So your ankle, your foot, your heel is in that crook of that right elbow. Again, and you want to just, again, if this shape does not work for you, then don't do it. But again, if you can, it's about sitting up nice and tall. It's about moving and opening up that space. And again, it's called cradle the baby because you're cradling that joint, that knee, that leg, and you're opening that space, and you're welcome to rock back and forth and notice where your body seems to be tight, where there are those restrictions, where you need to move and to open a bit more. And you're welcome to straighten that right leg. Find what you need on this side. Again, each side is different, each day is different. Welcome your body and meet your body today. Inhaling, exhaling. And then slowly releasing. Give that leg a shake out. Bring that right foot on top. Again, so it looks like an upside down number 4. And then slowly slide that left foot. Cradle that baby on this side. Again, and be here in this shape. Find what you need in this shape. Rock that baby in this shape. And then settle there, open there, and use that breath. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Again, notice the breath. Notice if your jaw has started to clench. 2 more. Last one. And then release, give your legs that shake on out again. And then take your hands behind that right leg and roll on down. Draw the knees into the chest. Draw a few circles, releasing that low back. And then let's go into one final hip opener. Bringing the feet on down, bringing that right ankle over your thigh. So again, it looks like that upside down number 4. Opening up that hip. Again, you can take your right hand and gently press that right hand into your inner thigh, not onto your knee, onto that inner thigh, and open up that space and lengthen that spine. If you desire more today, you can. Inhale here, lengthening. Exhale, curl on up, interlace your fingers behind that left thigh. Roll back on down, keep the spine nice and long, flex both feet, and then slip out that right hand. Take it to your thigh once again, and gently press that right thigh away as you guide the left towards you. Flex both feet, keep the spine nice and long, keep the breath nice and long. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Again, find what option works for you. Find where you can be, where you can breathe, where you can open, where you can heal. 2 more, make them count. Release, draw your knees into your chest once again, drawing a few circles, going in the opposite direction. Returning your right foot to the mat, crossing that left ankle over your right thigh, opening up that space. Being here first, again, gently guiding that left thigh away. Keeping the spine long. Notice what's going on this side. On your next exhale, curl up over your heart, interlace your fingers, drawing back on down, flexing both feet again. Feel as though you're drawing that right leg towards you. You can slip that left hand out, gently pressing away, and then connecting to this shape. Again, finding what option works best for you. You can hold on here. You can release. Or you can even connect that right foot to the ground. It's where you need to be today. Two more breaths. Releasing again, drawing the knees into the chest, drawing a few circles. And until next time, Mariners, be well. Much love. Janelle.